All right, welcome to 30230, located here in Black River, New York. This is a newly renovated home, and there is so much space here. So much space in terms of the land and so much space in terms of this house. This is a sneak peek before this hits the market. I'm going to start on the outside, and then we'll work our way into the interior. Here's a quick little spin. You see the Fort Drum sign is literally right there. That's how close we are to the base. We are, I gotta say, probably 5 to 10 minutes to that base, so extremely close. And the nice thing about this house as well is this is a ranch style home. Most of this is one living. There are some stairs here, but you'll see it's extremely unique. It's been a second since I don't know if I've ever seen a house like this, but here is the backyard, and you can just see how large this backyard is. Then I'm gonna back up here. You're gonna see just how long this house is right here. And quick little view, really nice sized lot. Fortunately, all the grass is dead because everything's been very dry this year. Otherwise, I'm sure this would be nice and green. Okay, so I'm going to bring us through the garage. It does have a one car attached garage. There's a little bit of work in there that still needs to be done. They're still in the process of some final touches here, so please feel free to look by that stuff as it will be finished here shortly. Here's the one car garage. Nice little porch area. This leads into the living room. And then the garage is right here. All this stuff will be removed. Now, as we enter through the garage, we can go right, which leads into like a large living room, or left, which leads into basically a second living room / dining room. But here is the living room. Extremely tall ceilings and just so much space. You got a half bathroom right there. So you're looking at a lot of new drywall, paint, flooring, bathrooms, vanities, light fixtures. There's been so much that's been touched and updated throughout this house. Nice large windows. It's flooding the space with a lot of light. Here is the bathroom, vanity and mirror. Toilet right there. So that is your first half bathroom. There are 2 more full bathrooms here. So moving on, you have a nice hallway which leads into the kitchen. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a video. Panel right here. See, nice updated 200 amp panel. Everything's been labeled. Look at the size of this kitchen. This kitchen is huge. Nice galley style with new appliances, plenty of cabinets, and then you have a designated laundry room right here. Here is this big, beautiful kitchen. And then your dining room. But this could operate as a second living room as well, especially with how tall these ceilings are, or use it for entertainment space. Okay, so this is kind of like a bonus space. I mean, they could be bedrooms, it could be a kid's play space, it could be, a game room. There's just so much space here, and it's all been updated. I shouldn't say all, because I don't know everything that's been updated, but the majority of everything you're seeing has been touched in one way or the other. So if you have kids, it could be a great spot for kids. Now, there are no windows in here, but there is an egress right here that goes outside. Those steps still need to be worked on. Again, they are working on some things here. And there are shorter ceilings. I can touch the ceilings in here, but again, more about the space. Okay, you probably won't be able to hear me because this is where things are getting cleaned right now. But here's the hallway, which leads to the majority of the bedrooms, front entryway. Here is the first bedroom. And again, look at how big this is. Huge ceilings, nice windows, good sized closets. I mean, there is not a lack of space here. The finishes are very nice. They did a great job. Moving on, again, that kitchen, there is where we started. We're going up the hall. Stairs right here. And then here is the other bedroom. Again, good sized bedroom. Now, the room they're working on is the master bedroom, and we'll go in there in a second here.
Take it to the kitchen.
Can I sneak in here real quick? Okay, I'll let you go by.
My feet hurt. Take that. Move.
Oh. It's all right. Now here is the master bedroom, or the primary bedroom. This is the bedroom that has a very nice redone bathroom. You have a closet over there. I'm trying to avoid the mopping they just did because they just mopped. But stay on the edges here. Here is a good sized closet. You see how big that closet is, it's huge. I'll move on to the bathroom. Here's the bathroom, and this is still being worked on. You have a nice soaking tub there, custom tile shower right here. It's huge. The toilet over here, new vanity. They still have to put up the mirrors. But as you can see, just a super unique house. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. We can go from there.